Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. I think I just hurt my wrist holding up the box to do the thumbnail. Ow. I'll have to rethink that next time. Ow. Anyway, every plate. Yes, we have another delivery. This is delivery number 4. So I got 3 weeks in a row, skipped 3 weeks, and now I'm going through another 3-week span. Now, because there is a holiday weekend, and I usually get my deliveries on Monday. So as I record this, it is Monday the 20th. Since the 27th is a holiday, I'm actually bringing in the next box number 5, a couple of days early on the 25th. On the 25th. And my guy's birthday is somewhere between hither and yon. So his birthday is sometime this week. I'll leave that to itself. So I did get some things. I always think about him. He does love pork. I didn't grow up with that much pork. I think my mom made pork chops with mushroom soup sauce and bacon. And God knows that she cooked with bacon grease, let me tell you. But as a whole, we didn't have that much pork growing up. Now, my guy is used to it. He lived, when he lived up north in Paso Robles, California, he lived not that far from a restaurant that did a lot of pork products. He lived in a neighborhood that was very mixed between the elderly and the young, the Hispanic and not Hispanic. So it was somewhere between an industrial, commercial, and residential neighborhood. So it was very eclectic. But he had a lot of dishes at the Mexican restaurant that were made with pork. So every time I get in every plate, there's got to be at least one of the recipes made with pork. Now, the next 2 weeks, all of the recipes are made with pork. I don't know what I was thinking, but some of the other ones I was just like, I don't know. I don't want this stuff. It's getting warmer. I don't want to have to keep roasting vegetables. So they may say, oh, serve this with roasted carrots. I am gonna boil the carrots, or I will steam them in the microwave. Or yes, you can have oven fries. No, I think I'll just boil the potatoes and go from there. Anyway, so let me show you the recipes that I have for this haul, subscription delivery, whatever we want to call it. So this is the one of the ones that I'm really looking forward to. This was a premium one, so it did cost a little bit more. This is Linguine Alfredo with shrimp with parsley and Parmesan Frico. Now basically that's just, you put the cheese, the Parmesan cheese, on your skillet or whatever, and it makes a little crispy thing. You let it dry out or whatever. But this has shrimp, so they give you the garlic, the parsley, the shrimp, about 10 ounces of shrimp, I think, garlic powder, linguine pasta, chicken stock, cream cheese in a tiny little square, it's adorable, and some shredded Parmesan cheese. All you need is kosher salt, or some sort of salt, black pepper, cooking oil, and a couple of tablespoons of butter to finish it off. So as always, they have all the lovely instructions, step by step, including how to bake the cheese. Oh yeah, love that. So that is the first one, Linguine Alfredo pasta with shrimp and parsley and Parmesan Frico. The next one is gonna be 1 pot soy, ginger pork, and noodle soup with cilantro and lime. Now, did I customize this at all? Nope, I stuck with ground pork. So they give you the onion, the ginger, which I've always avoided it because I've always thought it was too spicy, but I made this in like noodle form, like lo mein, and the ginger was lovely. Now, I'm still not a big fan of like ginger candy and stuff like that, but that just added something to this lo mein. Well, instead of being like a lo mein like dish, this is a soup. So it's 1 pot soy, ginger, pork, and noodle soup with cilantro and lime. I do like cilantro. I do. It doesn't taste like soap for me. I know it does for some people, but it has just a nice little slight peppery bite. So it gives you the step-by-step instructions. This one's fairly easy, and the cleanup is fairly easy as well. So this one was nice. I'm looking forward to doing that. The next one is a little bit more complicated. Country fried pork chops with green beans and mashed sweet potatoes with a honey Dijon drizzle. I hate mustard. So he's getting that Dijon part of that honey Dijon drizzle. Now, I've got plenty of stuff to drizzle on top of it. I've got honey. I can make a honey lemon if I want. But right now, they are sending the sweet potatoes, green beans, garlic, pork chops, and honey Dijon dressing. So again, it looks like it's a honey Dijon already incorporated. So again, I have raspberry vinaigrette. I have honey. I have sweet and sour sauce. I have teriyaki sauce. I have orange chicken sauce. I can drizzle anything. I have applesauce, pork chops and applesauce. I can do anything that I want for my portion. So yeah, again, this one's a little bit more complicated. They do want you to pound out the pork chops a little bit flatter. I'm not sure if I have a meat mallet. I know I have a hammer. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But those are the 3 meals. Now, they've also given me something else, and I did peek a little bit at this, but they've given me an opportunity. Now, I'm paying for this myself. They don't know I exist. I'm just a subscriber. But what they have given me is not 1, but 2 opportunities, if anybody is interested. Every plate, $75 value, give a friend a free box. And I have 2 of them that have their own codes on the back. So if anybody is interested, I have my Instagram link down below. Find me there, because I hardly ever check email. Or if you know me on Facebook, then you can always tag me there as well. But those 2 social media sites I'm on more than my email. My email is like a dump all of like 10,000 unread messages that just, anyway. Anyway, but if you are truly interested and do want to subscribe, I'll have my link down below. I think there's another opportunity that if you do subscribe that I might get like a $30 credit. I'm not sure on that. It's not really important. But if you do want the opportunity to try, again, I have 2 separate codes if anybody's interested. First come, first serve, contact me over on Instagram. So let's open this thing up because I talk too much. So they have a nice insulated... Really am going to hurt my wrist doing this stuff. So we've got 2 layers, actually 3 layers. The bottom layer is the cold packs. So we will get into this right now. So, oh, the cold packs are... Drip, 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 drip. I'm not going to put that on my bed. I'm going to put that on the floor. It doesn't matter if my carpet's wet. So, definitely, we've got, I can tell this is already, this is the shrimp. And they always put that on the bottom. We have the boneless pork chops, about 10 ounces. They do like 10 and 20 ounce bags of things. So there's 10 ounces of shrimp. We've got 10 ounces of pork chops. We've got the ground pork for the noodle soup. Again, 10 ounces. I never knew about ground pork before this. And ever since I made the every plate meal that was a ground pork burger, every time we go to the grocery store, once or twice a month, I pick up, I think it's a full pound, not just 10 ounces, a full pound of ground pork. And so, yeah, that's my like new thing. I never knew it existed. Anyway, and then the last item is they always have this, and you have to search for it because they'll list flank steak or ranch steak at $6.99. But if you keep scrolling and go past like the desserts and some of the add-ons if you want to do, they will give you beef ranch steak, 10 ounces for $1. By the time this is done, I will have 50 ounces of steak in my freezer to do with whatever I want. Whether I want to have a barbecue, whether we make a steak salad, whether we just make steaks and potatoes. I'm going to have all these. And I've had to rethink going, God, I could eat this whole thing by myself. And then I realized my guy is so trim, skinny, cattle legs. And he eats completely differently than mine, which is changing actually how I eat as well. So these 2 little steaks, they are enough. I have to retrain my brain to say, this is enough. I really don't need to have a bowl like this. a plate like this. I don't have to have a 12-inch plate. I can have an 8-inch plate and still have everything that I need on it and still fulfilled, full, satiated, whatever other adjectives you want to use. So that's what's in the bottom of this, along with the other. So they always put the rest of the stuff in this cute little cardboard box with handles, which are really adorable if you want to go someplace and, you know. So they've got the green beans. I have so much garlic now, I don't ever have to buy garlic again because this. I still have at least a clove and a half left over from, and I haven't gotten them in 3 weeks, so nice and fresh smell. Okay, we've got 2 very weird looking sweet potatoes. I still have 2 sweet potatoes left over from one of their meals that I didn't quite make their way, so I can make extra. Since this is mashed sweet potatoes, I might as well just use all 4 of them when I do it and just have a little extra that I can take for work on the side. There are 2 bags of what I'm assuming is cilantro. Wow. Fresh cilantro, yes. One cilantro and 1 parsley? Honestly, yes. This is parsley. This is cilantro. Parsley, cilantro. Anyway, there you go. The Philadelphia cream cheese. The linguine. Or wait, no. Is that the linguine? Which one are you? Oh, you're the lo mein. You're the lo mein. And this is the linguine. Okay. You got a teeny tiny little onion. I usually use sweet onions, and I think I still have 2 onions left over, again, from before, because half the recipes say only use half the onion. Really? No, I'll use the whole onion. We've got a nice lime in there for the soups. We've got a bunch of, is it soy sauce? A bunch of reduced sodium soy sauce, so they give you all the packets for that. They give you a couple of concentrates of chicken. Garlic powder is in this container. Usually it's in tiny little clear packets, but for this time they give me that. The teeny tiny, adorable little piece of ginger. Lovely little ginger. This is Parmesan cheese. Really? Really? That's all? Might have to go have my guy go get some more at the store. And then this, the infamous honey Dijon dressing, which he gets all of that. I'm not touching that. Anyway, that is my every plate delivery number 4. And I'm actually, it kind of makes me excited about cooking. Never was before. And it's not even like he's helping me. At first I thought it was going to be something that my guy and I would be doing together. It's like, no, he'll talk to me from the front room while I'm in the kitchen doing the, and pardon the expression, we aren't there yet, but I'm going to use it anyway, doing the wifey stuff. So nobody take offense. That's just my terminology, being cute with it all. There's that. You know, and I'm happy to do this. I'm in contented domestic bliss. Am I crazy, crazy, crazy in love like I was when I was young? No, but there's something satisfying and stable and comforting. And we grew up in the same hood. We grew up on the Mesa here in Santa Barbara. Mesa Rats, yo! 805 represent. Yeah, I don't know if I can pull that off. I am Spanish and Mexican, but I don't think I can pull that off. Too much Irish and Scottish and Dutch in me. But yeah, we're getting along just fine. He's been here 7 months. We haven't had one argument. I may have been a little snappy with him a couple times. And he may have been, well, we both get exasperated at the shoppers of Costco. Just get out of my way. I want to shop and get my stuff. I want 8 items, in and out, go. Everybody else wants to nibble. They want to chat. They want to browse. Get out of my way. Anyway, I digress. It's almost 15-minute mark, and that is my every plate delivery number 4. Had 3 in a row, skipped 3 weeks, and now we're starting the next round of 3 delivery weeks in a row. So I will be back at the end of this week to show you what the next delivery is before the holiday. And again, I think there's some very yummy things. Country fried pork chops with green beans and mashed potatoes and a honey Dijon dressing, which I'll avoid. The one-pot soy ginger pork and noodle soup with cilantro and lime. And the linguine Alfredo with shrimp, parsley, and Parmesan Frico. So, again, if you are interested, really interested in trying this subscription box, this food delivery meal subscription box, I do have a $75 value on each one of these for a quote-unquote free box, but you are signing up and you can cancel anytime after that first box. So get a hold of me on Instagram if you are interested. If not, that's okay too. I'm having fun. Anyway, take good care of yourselves, take good care of each other, and I will see you around the net. Bye!